we're going to look at doing division. And you're always just asking yourself, how many times does it go into? So for example, if we've got £5,576 shared between 8 people, you need a step sum, which looks like a step, which is presumably why it's called a step sum. The thing that you're dividing into goes here, under the step. The thing you're dividing into it, or the thing you're sharing it between, goes here, on top of the step. So, then you just start saying, how many times does it go into? And you work from the largest digit, in this case thousands, down to the smallest digit, in this case the units. So, how many times does 8 go into 5? Well, it doesn't very comfortably. So we'll just write a 0 up there, and we'll carry that 5 over there. How many times does 8 go into 55? Well, it doesn't do it exactly, but I've written out the 8 times table here, and you can see, well, 56 is too big, so I can't get 7 8s out of that, but I can get 6 8s. 48 is just less than 55, so I can write a 6 there. And I say, well, what have I got left over? 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. I've got 7 left over. So I put that 7 on there, and I'm asking myself, how many times does 8 go into 77? Well, 80 is too big, but 72 is just less than 77. So that was 9 times. So I can write a 9 up there and work out what I got left. 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77. I've got 5 left, and then I can ask myself, how many times does 8 go into 56? And it goes in 7 times. So if I share £5,576 between 8 people, then each of them are going to get £697. So, you may not need to write out the 8 times table. You may be perfectly happy doing division without having the table written out. But if you're not, then write out the table. I was going to do £2,762 between 8 people, which is convenient because I've got the 8 times table there. So, underneath the step we put the thing we're sharing. On top of the step we put what we're sharing it between. How many times does it go into? So, how many times does 8 go into 2? Not very many. Carry the 2. How many times does 8 go into 27? Well, 32 is too big, but 24 is less than 27. That was 3 times. So we can put a 3 there, but that would have been 24, 25, 26, 27. I've got 3 left, so we'll put it on there. How many times does 8 go into 36? 40 is too big, 32 is a bit less. So that's 4 times. And what have we got left? 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. We've got 4 left. How many times does 8 go into 42? Well, it goes into 45 times. But we've got 2 left. Now we need somewhere to put that. So this was 2,762. If we're going to go down a place, we're going to have to give ourselves a decimal point and something to go on to. So that was 40, so we've got 2 left over, it can go on there. A decimal point up here to match. How many times does 8 go into 20? Well, it'll go into 16 twice. And now I've got 4 left over, so I need to give myself something for that to go on to. How many times does 8 go into 40? It goes in 5 times. So, if I shared £2,762 between 8 people, I get 345 whole pounds and 25 pence each. Okay, so we can cope with decimals as well, it's not a problem. Yeah. Next one. This time we're going to share 2,630 between 3 people. So, again, you might want to do the 3 times table. 1 times 3 equals 3. Or you might know it and not feel you need this. There we go. Okay, so we have to draw up our sum, step sum again. 2, 6, 3, 0 between 3. So, again, 3 into 2, not a good thing. 3 into 26. Okay, well, 24 is just less than 26. And 24 would be 8 3s, so I put an 8 there, I'm carrying 2. 3 into 23, well 21 is just less, so I can put a 7 there and I'm carrying 2. 20, well 18 is just less, so I can put a 6 there and I'm carrying 2. We know what to do, we did this last time. 3 into 20, well 18 is just less, so I can put up a 6 and I'm carrying 2. I don't know if you've noticed something, but we do appear to be repeating ourselves. 3 into 20, well 18 is just less, so I can write 6 and I carry 2. And I could go on forever. But this is money, so I'm only going to want to be able to round to 2 decimal places. So I only really need to go as far as a third. So I can write this as 876.666 ... and then I can think about rounding to 2 decimal places. I'm rounding there. I look at the next number down. It's a 6, which is more than a 5, so it rounds up, which means that we're going to increase this one to 7. So 876.67 to the nearest penny. Okay, so if you're going to have to round, you need to go to 1 figure more than the place you're rounding to, and then you can round. So this time we're doing long division, because we're dividing by 18 this time. And the reason it's long division is because I don't know my 18 times table. So we're looking at how many 18s we can get out of this. How many times does 18 go into this? And I could just take away 18 however many times it was, but it's going to take a really long time with that. If I look at it, 10 18s would be 180. That's not going to make much of a dent on it. 100 18s would be 1,800. Still very small. 1,000 18s would be 18,000. That's too big. How about 500 18s? Well, 18 times 5, 5 8s are 40, 5 1s are 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That would be 90. 50 18s are 900. 500 18s are 9,000. Well, that's quite close to 10,206. So let's take that away. So we're going to start off by trying 500. and that we know is 9,000. So we're going to take away 518s and see what we're left with. 6 take away nothing is nothing. Nothing take away nothing is nothing. 2 take away nothing is 2. And 10 take away 9 is 1. Okay. Well, we can't get 100 18s out of that, because that would be 1,800. But could we get 50 18s out? So 500 18s were 9,000, but 50 18s, remember? That was 900. So let's try that. Take it away. See what we're left with. 6 take away nothing is 6. 0 take away 0 is 0. 12 take away 9 is 3. And then we might want to do, well, actually we could get another 10 18s, because that will be 180. So let's try that. So if I take away 180 from there, that's going to leave me with, I'm going to have to do a carry there, 126. Okay. I can't get another 10 18s out of there, I can't get 180. But I could get another 5 18s, because I know that 5 18s are 90, because I worked that out a while ago. And if I take that away, that's going to leave me with a 6 there, and that's going to leave me with a 3 there. And do you know what? I do actually know that 2 18s are 36. So I can take away another 2 18s, and that leaves me with nothing. So I've divided in exactly. Now I just have to look at what I've got here. I've got 500, 550, 560, 565, 567. So if I divide 10,206 by 18, I get 567. And that's one of the methods of doing long division. I think it's called by partition. At any rate, it works.